Hi guys, so this is question 3 on the Unit 1 Summer 2019 Wjec past paper. We're told to use an algebraic method to solve the equation 12x cubed minus 29x squared plus 7x plus 6 equals 0. We're asked to show all our workings. Okay, so because we're using x cubed polynomials, so I'm thinking factor remainder theorem, and we're told that it equals 0. So we're going to try and find all the factors within this equation. So what we can do is set, we can use f of x equals 12x cubed minus 29x squared plus 7x plus 6 equals 0. So what we're going to do is type in different values of x. We're going to have x equals 1, x equals minus 1, x equals 2, x equals minus 2, and then if we have to, we'll do 3 and minus 3. We're highly unlikely that we'll go past 3. If we get past 3, just double check your equation, because you might have gone wrong. You might have written out your equation wrong. So here we go. We'll start with 1. So f of 1 equals 12 lots of 1 cubed minus 29 lots of 1 squared plus 7 lots of 1 plus 6. And that's 12 minus 29 plus 7 plus 6, which is 13. So that does not equal 0. Okay, so let's try f of minus 1. So here we go. 12 lots of minus 1 cubed minus 29 lots of minus 1 squared plus 7 lots of 1 plus 6. So we're going to have minus 12. Minus 1 squared is just going to be positive 1, so we're going to have minus 29. And then we're going to have plus, I missed a minus here, so we're going to have minus 7 plus 6. Okay, so adding those up, we can clearly see that does not equal 0. Okay, so let's try f of 2. And with these, we're probably going to have to use a calculator. So 12 lots of 2 cubed minus 29 lots of 2 squared plus 7 lots of 2 plus 6. And hopefully that equals 0. So putting that into a calculator, we will have 12 lots of 2 cubed minus 29 lots of 2 squared plus 7 lots of 2 plus 6. And yeah, that equals 0. So because we've put positive 2 in, we know that x minus 2 is a factor. So that's really important. Okay, so now what we're going to do is multiply x minus 2 by different terms. We'll use different terms, and then we'll try and get back to this 12x cubed minus 29x squared plus 7x plus 6. So there's multiple ways to do this. I like to write my x minus 2 by here. I'll write my equation next to it, which is 12x cubed minus 29x squared plus 7 lots of x plus 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to times x minus 2, our factor, by something to get 12x cubed, and what we're going to do is take it away until we've got nothing left. So to get from x to 12x cubed, so from this to this, we need to multiply by 12x squared. So what we're going to do, we're multiplying this by 12x squared, so we're going to have 12x cubed minus 24x squared. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're taking it away. So we're taking this away from this. So 12x cubed minus 12x squared, this should be x cubed. So 12x cubed minus 12x cubed will be 0. We're going to have minus 29x squared minus 24x squared. So we're going to have negative 5x squared left. So here we go, we've got minus 5x squared and we're going to have this plus 7x plus 6. Okay, now we need to times it by something else. So here we go, we're going to do, to get to minus 5x squared, x, so we're going to do minus 5x. So we're multiplying minus x minus 2 by minus 5x. So what we're going to have is minus 5x squared. So minus 5x times minus 2, we're going to have positive 10x. And we're going to minus that away from here. So that means minus 5x squared minus minus 5x squared will be 0. We're going to have 7x minus 10x. So we're going to have minus 3x. And then we're going to have this plus 6 left. Okay, so now we need to go from x minus 2 to minus 3x plus 6. So what we need to times it by is minus 3. So again, we're timesing x minus 2 by minus 3. And what we get is minus 3x. And we'll have positive 6. And we're going to take it away again from our remainder of the last one. So here. So that means minus 3x minus minus 3x, which will be 0, and we've got 6 minus 6. So that's, we're left with 0. So great. So we have one factor. So we have x minus 2, and then we have an x squared. We have x. What we're now doing is just adding all these terms that we added up. We times x minus 2 by. So all of those. So we're going to have 12x squared minus 5x minus 3. Okay, so here we go. We want it in terms of just x, so we need to factorize this bracket. So factorizing 12x squared minus 5x minus 3 isn't too easy. Okay, because there's multiple there's multiple ways to split up this 12, so I'm going to first try 3x and 4x. It might not be 3x, 4x, we might have 6x, 2x, or we might have 12x and 1x. Okay, so I'll just try 3x, 4x, and then I'll have plus little a and plus b. So I'm going to write down my two equations. So I know to get minus 3, I needed to times a times b. So a times b equals minus 3. My first equation. Then for minus 5, it's going to be 3 times b, so 3b, plus, so 3b plus 4a equals minus 5. Great, so now we know that because we have a minus sign here, we're going to have a plus and a negative, or we're going to have a negative and a plus. So here we go. So we need to find the factors of 3, and we know 3 is prime, so it's going to be 1 and 3. So we need, using 1 and 3, we need to put it into this equation. 3b plus 4a equals minus 5. One needs to be a negative, one needs a positive, and they need to work out. So I'm looking, I think, so 3 lots of negative 3 plus 4 lots of 1. So what would that equal? That's minus 9, that's positive 5, so that equals minus, this equals positive 4, so that equals together minus 5. Great, and so that satisfies the second equation, the red equation. And let's check for the first equation, the green equation. So minus 3 times 1, and that equals minus 3, so yeah. Okay, and now how we put them in is important. So we know that b equals minus 3 and that a equals 1. So we have, so all our brackets, we're going to have x minus 2 like before, and now we're going to have 3x plus 1, and we're going to have 4x minus 3. And so we have equals 0. So now what we need to do is find what x is to make that whole equation equal 0. So x equals positive 2, because if we put positive 2 in for x, that whole bracket will equal 0, and our whole equation then equals 0. And then the same theory for all of them. So now we're going to have minus a third and then positive 3 quarters. And then that's our solution. Hi guys, if you found this video useful, please consider liking and subscribing. All written notes will be available in the description. Best of luck with all your exams, and I'll see you in the next one.